Today's video again strays a little from our Northern European focus area. Then again, vehicles like this sometimes get deployed to Latvia to join the NATO multinational brigade. And so today we look at the Italian Centauro II tank destroyer offered by the Iveco Oto Melara Consortium, an 8-wheeled vehicle fitted with a 120 or 105mm gun designed to supersede the Centauro I. Let's get started. Well, we can't fully get into the Centauro II without first mentioning its predecessor, the first Centauro, and why it was even developed in the first place. As explained by the website Tank Encyclopedia, the concept of a fast tank destroyer for the Italian army was conceived during the Cold War. Meant to support the slower M60A3 Patton and Leopard 1A2 tanks in the defense of Adriatic coastal areas, the consortium Iveco Fiat Oto Melara, or CIO, tried to create a tank destroyer starting from the Fiat 6614 and 6616 prototypes, armed with a 90mm cannon in turret on a modified hull. Without getting super deep into the history and development, prototypes were developed throughout the early 1980s, and the finalized design, having a 105mm gun, was adopted in 1989 with the name B1 Centauro. The Centauro's makers hailed their creation as the first 8x8 wheeled anti-tank vehicle in the world with a high-pressure gun. Due to financial issues, the tank destroyer was delivered to the Italian army a few years later in 1992, but the vehicle had a pretty solid run, with 400 made for the country's forces by the time production ended in 2006. Tank Encyclopedia notes that a new and modern Centauro successor first began development in December 2011, when CIO signed a contract with the Italian army to begin studies. The future vehicle was to be wheeled, but with a completely modified structure, designed to be IED or mine-resistant. Additionally, its main armament would be beefed up from a 105mm gun to 120mm. This would optimize the Army's ammunition logistics line, seeing as the NATO standard tank round is 120mm. And so in 2015, the B2 Centauro was born, to be later marketed as the Centauro II. Eurosatory 2016 would be the Centauro II's actual world premiere, giving the Iveco Oto Melara Consortium, or CIO, the opportunity to display what it called its latest and most innovative achievement in the field of armored vehicles. Maybe it's at this point that we mention that the Centauro can also refer to the basic 8x8 platform in some cases. While it seems most of the world only refers to the tank destroyer when discussing Centauro, it looks like the 8x8 VBM Freccia has also been marketed as the Centauro AIFV Freccia, as you can see here. There's also the Centauro VBM mortar carrier, again based on the same 8x8 platform as the tank destroyer. But to be clear, anytime Centauro II is mentioned, this exclusively refers to the vehicle fitted with either a 120mm or 105mm gun. So it was there at that Paris Defense Show that CIO showed off its new vehicle armed with a third-generation 120mm gun with integrated muzzle brake and semi-automatic loading system. To ensure unmatched mobility, a new generation engine, upgraded automatic transmission, braking system and control electronics were integrated, while the vehicle's H-drive architecture was maintained. The chassis was indeed rearranged to further improve protection against mines and IEDs, and state-of-the-art add-on ballistic packages could be fitted to the hull, ensuring higher levels of protection against kinetic energy and hollow charge projectiles. The turret also features an add-on armor kit concept. Ammunition stored in the hull and in the turret are hosted in compartments separated from the crew section by explosion-proof doors, pre-carved panels, and dedicated anti-explosion systems ensuring further crew safety. The turret can be fitted with a Hitrolle light remote-controlled weapon station to increase operational flexibility while ensuring maximum crew protection. Getting to the numbers, the Centauro II has a length of 8.26 meters, a total height of 3.65 meters, a width of 3.12 meters, and a crew of 4. The driver plus the commander, gunner and loader. Gross vehicle weight sits at 30 tons. Its IDV engine offers more than 720 horsepower, allowing for a speed of over 105 km per hour, and the vehicle features a power-to-weight ratio of 24 horsepower per ton. Its road range is said to be over 800 kilometers on a single tank of fuel. When it comes to the chassis, its maker says that it can have up to 3 steering axles, the first and second, with the fourth axle available on demand. For armament, we of course have the 120mm L45 smoothbore low-recoil weapon system with 31 rounds, fed by an autoloader with a manual backup system. For those preferring a smaller caliber, it's said that the Centauro II can be fitted with a 105mm L52 LRF weapon system instead. Secondary armament consists of one 7.62mm coaxial machine gun stocked with 750 rounds. Optional is a Hitrolle remote weapon station or a pintle-mounted machine gun, which can be either 7.62mm or 12.7mm. The vehicle also has 16 40mm smoke grenade launchers on board. So those are the Centauro II's basic facts and figures, but who has committed to operating this vehicle thus far? Well, the Italian Army has committed to operating 150 units, with smaller orders taking place every few years since about 2018. We also understand that Brazil had planned to buy 221 of these vehicles, but a more recent article from May 2026 noted that the country was in talks to only purchase 96. That same article noted that the Brazilian Army already operates 2 Centauro II units that were acquired as an initial test batch delivered in May 2025. It's our understanding that the Centauro II's makers are trying to pitch their vehicle to the Spanish military and its mechanized amphibious group belonging to the Spanish Naval Infantry Brigade. Qatar is another prospective customer, but any speculation about a deal is now years old, and so the country may have decided against it. This particular video comes a week or two after our video discussing the lack of demand for BAE Systems CV90-120 light tank, a 120mm gun fitted to a CV90 chassis, which is a platform originally developed to be an IFV. So why has the Centauro II found willing buyers while the CV90-120 has not? Well, 2 main things: chassis and environment. The CV90-120 with its tracked chassis is highlighted as being ideally suited for the soft soil terrain of Northern Europe, a type of surface less likely to be encountered in the Centauro II's home environment of Southern Europe. And so the Centauro II is more expected to be used on roads, hard ground, and simply more solid terrain where tracks are less likely to be needed. The vehicle looks to be even lighter than the CV90-120, and this is likely to mean less protection while providing a higher degree of mobility at higher speeds, while also being kinder to the roads it's navigating. The vehicle's lighter weight also makes for easier air transport. That lack of protection to allow for lighter weight may be an issue for some, but it really depends on the type of enemy that it's expected to encounter. Brazil and Italy obviously think that this platform will be useful within their respective militaries. From our Northern European perspective, the Centauro II and its lightweight and lighter protection does make it seem like a less than ideal weapon for a conventional European war, as opposed to handling complex security situations such as insurgents. But what do you think of this vehicle? Do you think it has a useful role in the defense of Europe against an adversary like Russia? Let us know by leaving a comment.